Hey guys, just go through and get these notes and come tomorrow with questions over anything that you might be confused about. All this you've seen, which is nice. Um, at the same time, just kind of maybe something you've been struggling with or not making sense of. Hopefully, this helps a little bit. Okay. These are just special cases. So this is basically horizontal lines and vertical lines. These are lines with zero slope. These are lines with undefined slopes. Special cases are, and I'm just reading right here at the top. Special cases are lines that only cross one axis. Vertical lines only cross the x-axis. So if it's a vertical line going straight up and down, it's only going to cross the x-axis if that's your x-axis. Vertical line only cross the x. Horizontal lines, so if you have a horizontal line, it's only going to cross the y-axis. Okay, here's a little Venn diagram using ovals to show you the properties of horizontal and vertical lines. Horizontal lines, they cross the y-axis, they're side to side, their slope is 0. Vertical lines cross the x-axis, they go up and down, slope is undefined. There is no y-intercept. If it's a vertical line, there's no y-intercept. Properties that they both have, they're not diagonal, and they only cross one axis. They don't cross both axes. Now the rest of the problems are just going through and showing you examples. So as you get an assignment, you can refer back to these notes, look at it, see how they're similar, and then you can answer based off using these notes. So let's go through these examples. Number 1 tells you to graph the horizontal line that passes through 8, -2. So again, give me a point. So plot the point. Here you go. It's right there. Plotting 8, -2. It's a horizontal line, so you can draw your line going horizontally through there. Has a slope of 0. The y-intercept crosses right there. That's at -2. The equation for this line would be y equals -2 because y equals -2. Y equals -2. You could think about it as y equals, the slope is 0, so that's 0x minus 2 because it crosses at -2. 0x cancels itself out. All you have left is y equals -2. The domain, that's your x values. It goes forever to the left. It goes forever to the right. That's going to be all reals. Your range, your y values, up, down. This line doesn't go up or down. It goes side to side. Your only y value is -2. Number 2, graph the vertical line. Okay, now we're doing a vertical line that passes through the point 5, -5, 4. So back 5, up 4. There's your point right there. Vertical line goes up and down. Slope undefined. There is no y-intercept, and at no point does this line cross the y-axis. Again, this is your y-axis. At no point does it cross the y-axis. The equation for a vertical line is x equals -5. If your line is vertical, your equation is going to be x equals whatever that x value is. In this case, it's -5. The domain is -5. The range is all reals. Again, your range is your y values. It goes up forever, it goes down forever. Infinity in both directions, that's all real numbers. The next page, get to the top here. The next page, graph x equals 5. Okay, x equals 5. I know if it says x equals 5, it's going to be a vertical line. So there's my vertical line. I'm going to go out to x equals 5. There it is. Up and down. There's my line. It's undefined slope. There is no y-intercept. Doesn't cross the y-axis anywhere. The domain is the x values. Okay, x values going out. X is 5. That's the only place. That's the only x value. Your range goes up and down in both directions. That's all real numbers. You can see number 4. Graph a line that has a 0 slope. Okay, so if it has 0 slope, I know it's going to be horizontal. That passes through 4, 3. Let's plot that point. Over 4, up 3. There's the point. Okay, 0 slope is going to be horizontal. So bam, got my line drawn. Has a slope of 0. It crosses the y-axis at that point right there. That's y equals 3. The equation for the line, again, is y equals 3. You could think about it as y equals 0, because the slope is 0, x plus 3. Again, 0x, that cancels out. All you got is y equals 3. Domain That's your x values. Goes forever to the left, goes forever to the right. Infinity in both direction. Your domain is all real numbers. Your range up and down, the only y value is at 3. Y equals 3. The range is 3. Number 5, the slope is undefined. On these, it gives you the graph. Again, vertical is undefined. Vertical is undefined. Your y-intercept, there is none. Doesn't cross the y-axis anywhere. Does not cross the y-axis at any point. And again, if you have a vertical line, your equation is x equals -2. Okay. The domain, your x value, the only x value is -2. Your range, it goes in forever up, it goes forever down. It's infinity in both directions. Your range will be all real numbers. Number 6. There's a line that's given to you. It's horizontal. I know that that's a 0 slope. If it helps you, you can draw your little face where we got positive, negative, undefined, and 0. A little face. Okay? Straight line is 0. So slope of 0. Y-intercept, where does it cross the y-axis? It crosses at that point. Well, that's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Y at 7. Your equation for that line would be y equals 7. Y equals 7. Domain, it goes forever to the left, it goes forever to the right. So your x values, your x-axis, is all real numbers. Your range up and down, well, the only y value is at 7. No part of that graph is above 7, no part of that graph is below 7. So the range would just be 7. All right, guys, that's the notes. Hope you have a good evening. I'll see you guys later.